All right, okay, guys, another very happy day. My name is Don Franco, and I'm streaming live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Telegram, and on Instagram. And today we are going to be talking about a special visa to Austria that I found out, and it's very interesting because this visa is not as expensive, not as complicated as the German opportunity card, as the German job seeker visa, as the Portugal job seeker visa as well. We're going to be looking through this visa category today. And the good news about it is that you don't need to be an agent, or you don't need an agent to actually apply it for you. So if this is what you are looking at, or this is what you want, you're welcome. Buckle up, sit down, and let's walk you through this particular visa category. Before I will dive in, we are so happy to announce to you in the coming days our career page, which is a job recruitment services for candidates who want to work abroad in different categories. We are announcing the community that we have created in YouTube. For those of you who are following me on YouTube, if not, just dive into Don Franco on YouTube. You search Don Franco and you will find me there. You can follow me. In that community, we will be building your career, how you can manifest your career in real world, how to build CVs, how to do interviews, how to apply for jobs, how to tackle online courses that are free, and many more. For those of you who have been following on Facebook, kudos to you. Thank you. We are above 10,000 followers already on our professional page, and almost 5,000 on our personal profile. Do the same thing on DF Booking on Telegram, because I hope this time around Telegram is not going to crash this live. So we want to talk about this special visa category. It's a simple one and anybody can apply. Some people are seeking for different opportunities to actually move abroad, and there is a lot of limited information. We do search, we search every day. And this one is, we're going to walk you through in a way that you don't need any agent. The work is just too much. So many people, they call you in the middle of the night. And I think some of these things we just need to give them out for you to go ahead. Anybody who succeeds in a path that is shown by us is a blessing for us. After this video, I think tomorrow I will talk about a certain category of visa in the US that has been launched and they're actively recruiting. It's called a missionary visa. And that visa is, everybody is a missionary. Like, you don't need to prove a lot of documentation to show that you work in a church, or so far as you can accept to work as a missionary, like doing good work to people, visiting people in homes. Or that is what this visa is all about. They are actively recruiting so many people. I decided to talk about the German opportunity, the Austria opportunity, job seeker visa today, because it was already in my priority of topics that I wanted to talk about. So before we should dive in, just permit me to check on YouTube if we have good sound quality, because I'm streaming from a third party tool, and sometimes the sound might be distorted. So just give me some time. Let me just verify if everything is smooth, and also to check on my Instagram if the live has appeared on Instagram as well. Okay. Check on my Instagram if the live has appeared on Instagram as well. All right. The audio is perfect. Permit me to go to my Telegram and verify if I am already going live on Telegram as well. How did they look at this thing on Telegram? Just give me a second, guys. Let me see. I'm not able to see on my feed. Anyway, it has not indicated that there's a problem on my screen, so I suppose that the live is going on. Maybe it's still to appear on the Telegram platform. So you are welcome back. I'm going to be sharing my screen to walk you through on this opportunity. and it is a great one. Okay, let me just highlight this screen. So we're going to be talking about this job seeker visa, and this job seeker visa is an Austrian job seeker visa. So this idea of this job seeker visa, how is it coming about? Uh, Initially, most recruiters usually recruited people from abroad for them to come and work. But recently, what happens is that when people are brought in to work, they usually flee. They usually leave the recruiter and then they run to other countries or they go to different companies. So most of the countries in Europe are now turning to the job seeker visa. Austria, Portugal, Germany, Netherlands, they call it in a different names, but it means the same. They are turning to this job seeker visa, and the reason is because they want to avoid the recruiter spending a lot of money just to arrive and just for the international candidate to arrive and then disappear into thin air. So they're struggling to avoid these discrepancies by introducing the job seeker visa in collaboration with the government. Some countries give just for 3 months, some for 4 months, some for 5 months. The Austria job seeker visa, comparing it with Portugal job seeker visa, with German job seeker visa, which is just 4 months, no renewable, and you cannot even work while you are in the job seeker visa in Germany. You must have a job. When we look across, after comparing the different job seeker visas, we have noticed that first, the Austria job seeker visa is easy to get because the conditions are not that strict. Even the bank statement that is required, the amount that is required for you, it is not as strict as the German. The German opportunity card that was launched, they need you to deposit a whopping sum of 11,208 euro in a block account in Germany as one of the conditions before you even apply for this visa. So it means that it is very, very competitive. So, guys, if you are just joining me, wherever you're joining me, just say hi, just say hello, and let me see where you're joining me from. I'm gonna post your comment on the live video. Just say hi wherever you're joining from. I'm gonna post your comment on. Let me just say hi to myself so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post your comment in the live video, and then yep, let me just see. This is Don Franco. I just said hi. You see, so I can post your comment. Is directly on the on my YouTube channel. You see, so yeah, wherever you are watching from, just say hi. Let me post your comment on the platform. So that said, the German visa is difficult. The German opportunity card, you need to have 11,208 euro deposited in a block account in Germany as one of the three conditions before you apply. The German opportunity, the German job seeker visa is just 4 months. You need to have money that you will take care of yourself within these 4 months. You need to have insurance, and you are not supposed to work part time during your job search. So if you will not have a job, you cannot work with the 4 months that you get when you are entering Germany with the job seeker visa in Germany. The Portugal job seeker visa is a little bit different, but the requirement are also a little bit strict. But what about the Austria job seeker visa is what we're going to be discussing in this video. All right, so let me share my screen to you. And here you are. Here you are. Let's look at it. Let's take a look. Workers' rights and responsibility. Worker in Austria living in Austria. This post date back as the 26th of February 2024. The job seeker visa. The job seeker visa is a specialized visa D, the D type, which allows very little qualified persons, these very highly qualified persons, and who do not yet have a job offer to come to Austria for 6 months and personally look for employment in the country to take part in the job interviews or Austrian companies. Very highly skilled persons are considered to be individuals who reach the necessary number of points in the Austrian point system, a minimum of 70 points in order to receive the red white card for very highly qualified workers. So When they use the point system, that's why I say it's very easy. It's not as difficult, right? They use the point system. The point system, when you have a minimum of 70 points, then you will be qualified to receive the red, white, red card for very highly qualified workers. Now, how you apply for the job seeker visa? How do you apply? You can apply for the job seeker visa at the responsible Austrian representative or embassy or consulate in your country of residence or in another embassy in a nearby country. In addition to the regular visa application documents, please enclose documents together with your application which prove that you reach the minimum requirement amount of points to receive the red, white, red card for very highly qualified workers. University diploma, proof of professional experience, language certificates, English or German, right? Okay. Now, what else? These documents are subsequently sent for review to the Austrian Public Employment Service, and in short, AMS in Austria. And if this assessment by the AMS is positive and you fulfill other prerequisites for a visa, the responsible representative authority job seeker visa to you, the responsibility that's they will send you a letter for you to start actually. This is what you consider when looking for employment with the job seeker visa. It's important that your future employment in Austria correspond to your level of qualification. Yeah. And you are paid by your employer in accordance with the qualifications. But there is no legally stipulated minimum salary for the red, white, red card for highly skilled workers in Austria. We're going to look at the occupations that are referred to as highly skilled so that you wouldn't get it twisted, right? However, your employer is required to pay you a salary according to the applicable collective agreement, taking into the account the correct employment classification and potential overpayment, which is customary in the company. If you're already in Austria with a job seeker visa and have received a job offer, congratulations for you. You need to take the following steps so that you can actually begin to work. Important, the job seeker visa itself does not allow you to pursue gainful employment in Austria, but just part-time. First of all, you and your employer need to submit application for red, white, red card for highly skilled workers. So this is the name of that job seeker visa. So when you are filling the form, you will look for the white, red card for very highly skilled workers in Austria. And which branch of the immigration authority is responsible for processing your application depends on your place of residence in Austria. That is for people who are in Austria. In addition to these documents, you or your employer should prepare the following documents for your application for the Red Horse. So we have the application form, we have a passport that is at least more than 6 months old. Remember, if you have a passport that is not up to 6 months, you will not be granted this visa because the visa itself has a duration of 6 months. So your passport should be at least 6 months and above old, right, for you to have this visa. Passport photo fulfilling EU. You need to check for the EU criteria for a passport photo which is not older than 6 months. Employer's declaration, job description detail for those who already have job information on your employment classification pursuant to the applicant collective agreement, police clearance, and the fees is 160 euro. Okay. Now let's go back and look at the highly skilled, yeah, the high visa application documents. In addition to this, so let's look at the red white card for very highly qualified people. Okay, now let's take a look. The red white card for particularly highly skilled people. How qualified are you? Let's look at it. The first thing here that we need to look at, let me share my screen. Let me be on the screen as well so that we'll look at it together. The red card for particularly highly qualified people is aimed at third country nationals, that is non-EU, who can demonstrate special qualifications. A job seeker visa can be applied for in advance. The employment service the employment service is not allowed to carry out a labor market test for this category of the red white card. In order to apply for the red white card for particular highly qualified people, sufficient point must be achieved within the framework. So let's look at the criteria and the points. Now, special qualifications or skills, completion of a degree course at a tertiary education institution of at least 4 years. So if you have had a degree after your grade 12 or your senior high school, if you have any type of degree that is at least 4 years of duration, then you will have 20 points. We said the minimum for these points are 70. So just your degree itself already gives you 20. That's why I said this visa is very easy to grab. Let me check if I'm good on this. Okay, yeah, that's why I said this visa is very easy to grab. Okay, let me verify if I'm on the right screen. I'm not on the right screen. Let me stop sharing and then I share the right screen. Okay, yeah, we are talking on the red card for particularly highly qualified people. All right, so looking at the criteria and the points, when we're looking at the job seeker visa for Austria, we said that it is the minimum amount of points to have is 70. So if you already have a degree from a tertiary education system like university or college, then you will have 20 points out of the 70. So we're left with 50. Let's find out. In the field of mathematics, computer science, natural science, or technology STEM subjects, you have an additional 30. So if you're IT, system administration, computer science, math, chemistry, physics, biology, STEM program is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So if you're into science or technology, engineering, mathematics, you have additional 30 points. So only the degree and the category of degree is already 50 points. This is the easiest job seeker visa I have come across. Guys, grab the opportunity. Stop complaining. It is easy. Get the information and on time or with the right people. Now, let's go to the third criteria with habilitation or equivalent or qualification, e.g., PhD. So, if you have a PhD, I have a friend I'm gonna talk to him to apply. He has a PhD in econometrics. If you have a PhD, that's another 40 points. Imagine last year's gross annual salary in a management position in a listed company or a company for whose activities or business area a positive opinion has been issued by the relevant foreign trade office. Yeah, things like that. This one is very hard for my people. Oh my God, it's 20 points. Let's just pass, 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 pass. Okay, yeah, all this 20, da, 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 da. You see where they've come to eliminate us, right? But this, ignore. Research or innovation activity, patent applications, publications, 20. Awards recognized, award winners, 20. But look, just for your degree and the field in which you have it, it's already 50. So we're just looking for 20 to have the minimum. Let's just go down and see. Professional experience equivalent to training or in a management position, maximum 20 points. Good. That's professional experience. Professional experience per semester one. So if you have professional experience like for 6 months, that's how you have your points. 6 months of professional experience in Austria, 10. Linguistic proficiency, maximum of point 10. Knowledge of German or English, A1. 5 and 10. So if you have English A1 or German, you have 5. If you have English A2, you have, that is, you need to have IELTS. You need to have language proficiency exams taken already with the result to be qualified. Either you fall under category A1 or A2. A1 is 5, A2 is 10. Knowledge of French, B1, 5. Ouais! People like us, bonjour à tout le monde. Comment vous allez? J'espère que vous allez bien. Ici, je m'appelle Don Franco. Nous sommes aujourd'hui en train de parler sur le Job Seeker Visa pour l'Autriche. Et aujourd'hui, je suis en train de vous déployer les différentes technicités, comment est-ce qu'il faut pour obtenir ce visa. Et vous êtes la bienvenue sur la chaîne. Et si vous ne vous êtes pas inscrit, allez vous abonner sur ma page Facebook, sur DF Booking, sur YouTube Don Franco, sur TikTok Don Franco, sur Telegram DF Booking également. Merci, merci beaucoup. That's cool, right? I like that. All right. So let's keep on pulling, right? So if you have knowledge of French, B1, you're 5. Knowledge of Spanish, B1, you're 5. Buenos dias, señorita. Haha. Knowledge of Bosnian Croatian. Oh my God, I don't know this one. And then old. What is the meaning of old? I don't know. Up to 35 years old, 20. Up to 40 years, 15. Up to 45, 10. Okay, so the more you are old, the points reduce. So just your age itself, grab 15 or 10. Guys, come on, make a step ahead. I have people I'm going to push them to get this second study phase or have or the required ECTS credit 5 inter diploma, bachelor and master degree 10. Altogether 70 required minimum 100 required minimum of point 70. Let me prove to you that you can have a 70. First, the first criteria of a degree, you have a 20. Second, you have either science or history or geography or chemistry or what or physics or what like that or technology or computer, you have 30. To have this is not hard. You can do online courses on computer science, basic computer science knowledge, system administration, IT, anything, and you have to grab this. People with PhD, good. So we're at 5. Last year's gross annual, blah, blah, blah. This one is a little bit tough. Let's just go down. We're 5. We're at 50. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Professional experience, 151. Knowledge of English, A1. That's 61. Oh, yeah, depending on your knowledge of English, knowledge of yeah, just grab this 10 point 61. We're just left with 9. And then if you are up to 35 years 20, that is already 81. If you are up to 40 15, that is still above 70. If you are 45 10, that is 71. You see, second study phase or half what so you see, I mean, it is very easy to have it. Just very simple and easy to go through this test. Okay. So give me a second. Documents required for the course. All right. So I want us to look at the documents required for what's this? I want us to look at the documents required for this job seeker visa. Just give me a second. I want us to look at the documents required. Let's look at the requirements. Oh, la, la. I don't like these pop-ups. Just give me a second, guys. Let's look at the documents required for the job seeker visa. Okay. so that we won't give you any wrong stuff. We know we will not go give you any wrong stuff. Just give me a second. Documents for the job seeker visa. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, guys, I'm back. Honestly, I went to turn on the fan because I'm sweating. So I don't know if it's gonna distort the sound, but at least uh, I tried to turn off the noise cancellation. So let me share my screen again for the documents required so we can go through together. Documents required for the job seeker visa. If you can see my screen. Okay, let me put it up on the screen. Let me highlight it so you can see the document that are required for the job seeker visa. Okay, so documents for the job seeker visa: the red, white, red card, and the EU blue card. Originals and copies of the documents must be submitted at the time of application if the documents are not available in German or English. If they are not available, so you must submit alongside the originals if they are not available in English and German, right? So you need to submit alongside with the originals. But if they're either in German or remember, you can either speak English or German for the Austria job seeker visa. Must be provided for review purposes. The authority may eventually require certified versions of the document. So, in order for you to be safe, if you are not from an English speaking country or a German speaking country, what you need to do is to first of all go and certify a document and legalize them in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country and the Austrian embassy. And then you send plus the originals for the Austrian authority to check their validity. General requirements: the following document must be presented at the time of your visa application. Valid travel document, which is a passport, and we said that your passport should be at least we said, okay, let me fit to page. All right, so we said that your passport, valid travel document, your passport should be at least 6 months old. It should be at least 6 months old. It should be at least 6 months old. It's like, okay, can you see my screen? 6 months old. The next one is birth certificate or equivalent document. Do you know why they're asking for a birth certificate? So that they will be able to match all your information to make sure the information is okay, right? To make sure your information is okay, your birth certificate. So you can apply it by yourself. It's very simple. A photograph of 45 times 35 millimeters, not older than 6 months old. They know how to verify, okay? You know, every photo you take has a digital copy and it has a date and information inside. Proof of accommodation of at least for the time of arrival, a tenancy agreement or proof of freehold property purchase. Proof of accommodation at least for the time of arrival. So you need to book a hotel. You need to make a hotel reservation when you are arriving in Austria. And if you have somebody in Austria, the person can certify their own accommodation and it make you like they want to host you, like they want to host you in Austria. Okay. I hope that the fan is not distorting the noise. Let me verify this one. So I'm fighting all the time to give you the best quality of sound, and then let me see. Let me see. All right. and verify if I am already going live on Telegram as well. No, I want to check on the I want to check. No, I want to. All right. Oh, perfect. Oh, the system actually filters the fund. That's amazing. Okay. Proof of accommodation of at least for the time of arrival. So you can book a hotel reservation and you're good. Proof of health insurance covering all risk. Compulsory health insurance, equivalent insurance, or e.g. comprehensive travel insurance. You can buy this with DF booking, right? You're welcome. You can buy this with DF booking. You can buy the insurance with DF booking. uh, I think, yeah, I wanted to see the documents in the video. So don't worry to see my face, right? Just see the documents, okay? Now you can buy this with DF booking. Proof of health insurance, you can buy this with us. Proof of adequate, even your flight. Don't forget to ask me to book you a flight from my company, okay? Proof of health insurance covering all risks. You can get your insurance and your flight with us, and a proof of adequate means of subsistence, pay slips, pay certificates, employment contracts, insurance benefit certificate, evidence of retirement or other pension, insurance benefit, investment capital or sufficient or on asset. Proof of adequate means of subsistence. It can be a pay slip or pay certificates. You can get these things. It's not easy to have. The point system. Please submit all documents reflecting your individual score. The examination procedure and assignment of points can only commence after you have filed your application. You have filed your application. For first estimate your score, please use the point calculator on our website. Yeah, there is a point calculator here. If you like, I'll give it. We already saw it, right? The point calculator is, if they say, do you have degree? Yes. How many years? 4 years. Which field? Computer science. Boom. You're already having how many points? 40. All right. Now, special qualifications and skill graduation. Documents furnishing proof of successful completion of our 4-year program at the university. Document reflecting the status of the university or the other institution of tertiary education by the competent authority of your country. Documents furnishing proof of successful completion of program, the result slip. Document of furnishing proof of habilitation, gross annual salary in a senior management position like what we saw. If you have held a senior management position in a company in any country, you can provide that as well. Research and innovation activities, proof of scientific publications. If you are a PhD candidate and you have published some articles, journals, what of you on some particular topic, you can actually show proof of your article that you have already published. Certificate issued by university or research institution that the application work in R&D. Proof of patent applications through extract form, national or regional patent register. Documents providing work experience, testimonial, and work certificate. Language skill, language diploma or language course certificate at the A1 or A2 level of the Common European Framework of Reference for languages not older than 5 years. German language diplomas and certificates may in particular be obtained from the following institute: SOD, Goethe, Institute, Goethe, Goethe Institute. Tell all this, you can see them here from the screen, you can read by yourself. I don't want to go hungry so soon. The following diplomas and certificates in particular are recognized as evidence of proficiency in English: Cambridge certificate, TLC, Arts diploma, TOA EIC diploma, TOEFL diploma. Oh wow, this one is so easy. TOEFL, you can just, if you need TOEFL, I can just give it to you within a short period, just 2 days. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you have successfully studied at a school or university with English as the language of instruction during at least 2 years, the proof of recent graduation from this institution can be accepted as a confirmation of your language skill. Boom! This is so amazing. That is why I said the Austria job seeker visa is the easiest to grab, guys. You see, they even with the IELTS. If you are from an English country and your degree is in English, no need. If you have studied in Austria, it makes it also more simple. Originals and copies of the documents must be submitted at the time of application. And if the documents are not available, as we saw, valid document, we have already seen it. The point system, qualification, training, graduation, we've already seen this. Let's check the point calculator. Okay, let's check it. So choose the type of test. All right. Let me still verify. Let me stop sharing and make sure that you are on the same page with me. Let me make sure you are on the same page with me. Points calculator. This is it on my screen. And I'd like to highlight it so you can see well. I like to highlight this one. All right, so let's look at the points calculator. The red white card scheme regulates the immigration of qualified third country nationals to Austria according to a criteria based model. In order to receive a red card, the applicant has to achieve the sufficient amount of points for education, professional experience, age, and da 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 da. Okay, let's select the type of test. We want to go in for very highly skilled qualified workers. This is for the red white card, right? Special qualifications and abilities. Have you graduated from a university course of 4 years of minimum? Yes. So when you say yes, you already have 40. Did you earn an annual gross income in a senior management position last year with a company listed on the stock exchange more than 70,000? Less than 50,000. You can say less than 50,000. Can you prove research and innovation activities such as on patent applicants or authorship? No. For those who have, yes. Do you receive awards or do you win international? No. You go next. Now, we already have 20 so far, right? Special qualification abilities. Have you graduated from a university course in one of the following subjects: mathematics, informatics, natural science? Yes. Oh, yes. Have you got one of the following academic qualifications: postdoctoral lecture, PhD? My friends have. I dropped out of the 30 year. No, I don't have. So far, we have 30 points. Oh my God, I'm shivering. Professional experience. Have you got practical professional experience in your field or expertise in a senior management? Yes. Yes. And less than 0.5? No. Why did they say less than? Less than 5 years. 5 years experience. So if you have 7 years experience, you put seven. Oh my G. Or of this, at least 6 months of practical professional experience in Austria? No. Boom. Please answer all questions. Which one didn't I answer? Wait, oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Language skills. Skills for the elementary use of the language on a basic level. A1. Skills for the intensive A2. Yes, A2. I have skills in English. A2. Do you have French? Yes, I have skills in French. Do you have Spanish skills? No, I don't. Do you have Bosnian? No, I don't. And then we go next. And what do we have? We're already 54. Are you under the age of 35? Yes. Boom. Oh, already 74. Damn. So you see, it's very easy to grab it, right? University education in Austria. Yes, they complete course, but no university education in Austria. We already passed the threshold, right? Total of points. What happened with my mic? Total of points, 74. Way, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Don Franco. And what just happened is we went through the visa calculator for the Austria job seeker visa. Why are you still complaining where you are that you don't have a job? Why? Don Franco has the information. We go through the deepest part of the systems to bring out the information for you. Automatically, because you are English speaking, you will gather more than 20 points. You have a degree, 20 points. You have a degree in science, mathematics, engineering, technology, another 20. You're already at 60. Just your age, you are good. Even if you are above 45, Austria, let me tell you something. Austria is one of the most peaceful countries in Europe. After the First and the Second World Wars, Austria learned her lessons and they stand out to be one of the most peaceful countries in Europe. Some people want to ask, like, who is this guy? I don't, I do my lives and I don't usually program them. I do them for information purpose. Do you know why? Some people care about the views. Oh no, they should have thousands of no. If only one person is watching my video and that person gains something good from it, I'm blessed. Some people go to watch thousands of videos and at the end they don't gain any knowledge from it. Just any knowledge, they don't. But that is not why we are here. And besides, this video is going to be as long as YouTube is existing, as long as my channel. There are videos in YouTube that are older than 12 years. Did you know that? And they are still relevant. Facebook and all these channels, the videos are still relevant. So, guys, the information I shared with you is information that other people sell. It was for free. And what I beg of you is please just go to the share. If you're watching me from, let me check if there are comments, by the way. If you are watching me from any channel, just go to the share button and share this live. Just share it. Please just share. I see two people watching me from my dashboard here. Just share it. Put the comment. It's not going to cost you anything. If you have watched till this moment, then you like the content. A job seeker visa, you can do it by yourself. You don't need an agent. For what? You can need me if you want to buy my flights because I sell flights. You can need me if you want to buy insurance because I say I will orientate you to buy insurance. But if you need an agent that maybe you don't know how to make a good CV, you don't all those kind of things, yes, you can go for one. And those are always open. But this information, as you have seen, you don't need any agent to apply for the job seeker visa in Austria. As I've shared the documents to you, I'm going to make sure that I put the relevant links below these channels on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Telegram. I'm so amazed today that I've streamed for almost 40 minutes on Telegram and they didn't cut the live stream. Something is actually going in a positive dimension as far as this channel is concerned. Now, we are, for those of you who have stayed up to this moment, we are bracing up to doing something so crazy. We are signing contracts with recruiters in Europe, in Canada, in Australia. As you can see, if you click on our website now, you cannot access it because we are building our career page, whereby you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go and search in all the job boards to get a job. We do the search for you with our partnerships, and you just need to prepare a good CV. Just click and apply. If you go to my Facebook page now, you can already see some job that we posted yesterday. A teaching job in Thailand and healthcare job in the UK. We post the jobs that are easy to apply, not the ones that have so many high qualifications. And so our recruitment agency is going to be live in less than a week. The IT department is doing their job. That's why the website is under construction as for this moment. We want you to be on standby. The time has passed where people will take a lot of money from you and they will not help you to get a job. We have decided, because the last recruitment that we did for Canada, aide soignant, health assistants, house helps, we discovered that the majority of our applicants didn't know how to build a CV. This shouldn't be happening in this century. So we have created a YouTube community where you can subscribe and belong, where you help you build a CV of European standards, Canadian standards, American standards. All right. And we will be organizing interview sessions for you to know how to answer an interview. One candidate sent me her CV yesterday, and on top of the CV, you say, I am this, a mother of two, married to this. Man, are you applying to be a marriage counselor or something? You apply as a teacher. Your CV, your personal information, the top should capture your personal information like contact, like location, email address, all that. Why do you tell people that you're already telling the recruiter who wants to recruit you in Austria or in Australia that this one has heavy load, that your recruitment process is going to be tough, so they will not go for you. There are going to be single candidates who do not have children who will be easy to go by. Even if you are married, that shouldn't be a caption on your CV. So we're going to help you to build your CV in a good way, to do interviews. Also, I'm very happy that one of my Nigerian candidates, that I don't want to call his name, came to me three months ago, and he needed to apply for the US visa. He was refused that visa, and he was confused because he was living in a country which is not Nigeria, and he had difficulties in proving proof of ties and financial support. We are very happy to announce that he sent a WhatsApp message yesterday. Thank you, brother. I was approved. We take complex situations simple. We are not only trained as immigration officers, we actually went to school, like really high level of education. So there's a lot of knowledge that we apply on our work. We're happy, we take complex cases and we make them very simple. If that is what you want, you are welcome. We just do work and we give the glory to God. So, guys, do not allow your dreams to drop. If you're in a country where you don't see your worth, other people see your worth elsewhere. In this our private community, we will be introducing you free online courses that give you certifications that you can use to apply for jobs everywhere. Do you know that the number of online jobs are vastly increasing? When we go to job portals, our career page, we are having an API that is giving us more than 500 job boards accessible in our database. So we can pick CVs from the job boards, pick job as well from the job boards, and they will put you across. We notice that online jobs are the most. The online jobs now are outweighing site jobs. So wherever you are, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa, in Australia, in India, in the Philippines, in China, in Bangladesh, in Indonesia, wherever you are, join the community and let's make your life valuable from the comfort of your home in your home country. Don't travel abroad purposely for work. You can travel abroad just for travel's sake to see nice places. If you want to come to Philippines, just hit me a call. I'm going to guide you through. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy and I thank God for everything. And I didn't want to take this video to be more than 1 hour. I hope that you got the knowledge. I hope that you can go in and apply for your Austria job seeker visa because the requirements are very less. And I wish you all the best. As of this moment, tomorrow I want to talk about the J1, J1 US visa. Okay, hi Idrisu. What is Idrisu saying? A research conference in Denmark. What are the requirements for visa? Okay, so you did a research conference. You did a research conference in Denmark. Oh, you want to go to Denmark and you want to go for a conference. Of course, if you are going for a conference, it depends on the type of conference. If you are going for a conference on climate, you definitely need to be related to that domain. It may be you are a specialist in climate condition, so you need to have a document, a reference that shows that this is what you work or a job that is related to that. That's the most thing. And if the conference has to be there for a week, you need a travel insurance. You need to book a flight through and from. Even if you want to go to Denmark and Japa, let's speak raw language. But you need to book a flight through and from. So when you arrive Denmark, then you can ask for a refund of the return ticket and then you Japa. Please, I didn't just say that. Okay, so that is it. And then you need your passport. Those are normal requirements. Your passport. What else? Yeah, for medicals. Do they really require medicals for conference? You need an invitation letter for the from the organizers. I forgot that one is the most important. You can buy at 10 times. There is a website where you see conference. You go to 10times.com, just 10, like 10 times.com. You can see such so many conferences there. the conference in Canada, everywhere, US, different countries. You can get conferences in so many of these countries, right? So get a conference by yourself. The first thing is, first of all, the invitation letter from the organizers, a hotel booking, a flight booking, a travel insurance, your passport size photographs, and I don't know if they really ask a letter of intent, but however, it's good to write that yes, I'm going for this particular purpose. And if it's possible, apply to be like one of the conference organize, like one of the people going to make a speech. So you can actually draft a speech and put it together with you on your on your file as you are going, and then boom, you will be given the conference to Denmark. Any other question, guys? Let me check. Thank you, Idrisu Abubakari, for that question. Idrisu, please, can you recommend a channel to people? Can you share? And who else has a question? This is the time for questions. I see three people watching. Ask your questions. Don't be shy. Share the live. Ask your questions. I can't be giving you free knowledge and I still be the one to share. Share for me. It's not going to hurt you. All right, let me see. Let's go to Facebook and see if we have comments there, because sometimes Facebook is naughty. Their comments don't appear on the platform. Okay, let me just click to share since you want me to be doing the sharing by myself. Yes, any question, please. Ask your question. Ask your questions, ask your questions, ask your questions. Let me do the sharing by myself. I hope that some people can join. Any other question about the job seeker visa in Portugal? Any other question about the job seeker visa in Portugal, please? I hope I wouldn't share twice in a group. That's spamming. Oh my God. Please forgive me. Do you have any other question? Please ask your question. This is the time for questions now. Our consultations, you can book them and get more insights. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. You can do it. All right? You can do it. I'm sure that some of my live videos will not be accepted with some groups. I don't know. Some of the groups don't accept sharing button. I don't know. They block that. Mm, follow reels or that. Mm. Okay, I've shared for at least 5 groups to satisfy my thirst for sharing. All right, if there is no other question, ladies and gentlemen, welcome once more for those of you who have been there. On this video, we're talking about the Austria job seeker visa, and we did on the beginning of this video a comparison between the German opportunity card, the German job seeker visa, the Portugal job seeker visa, the Danish job seeker visa, and we came to a conclusion that the Austria job seeker visa, which is less talked about, is one of the most simplest to get, especially if you're from an English speaking country and if you have a bachelor's degree of 4 years of equivalence in any field of your choice, and especially if you have a specialty that's related to STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And if you are below 35 years and you've got like some couple of years of experience, then you will have this job seeker visa just like this. And it's not difficult. Documents that you need to submit for this visa let me glance through the documents that are needed for this visa. Just give me a second. Documents that are needed for this visa, we have just give me a second. Let me get to you the documents that are needed for this visa. What are they? It's supposed to be in a PDF. Anyway, the documents that are needed for this visa are, among others, first of all, your passport. Your passport, very important. You need to have a passport that is at least 6 months old, right? You also need to have a travel insurance. You need to have already made the calculations. In the application form, you indicate the number of points that you had from the requirements that you have. You need to book a flight ticket, a hotel reservation for some days, maybe 2 weeks, and you need to, I think, have a letter of intent and other documents, a passport size photo, of 45 to 40 millimeters, I think. And yes, there you are good. For the visa, job seeker visa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. The reason why I'm excited is because I see you guys are renewing your interest on our videos and you're always there, right? So thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody who have watched. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. It's true, my lives are not organized. I don't plan them. There is just a lot. I'm working on the API now and it's giving me headaches with my team to update the career page of my company. And please, when you see any job post on my company, just click and then upload a good CV. Because what happens if anywhere that anytime there is a job, the AI of that system is just going to populate any CV that is related to that job, and it is going to select what we call keywords and rank the candidate that is highly qualified. Let me explain. If you are going in for a nurse, before you put your CV, go and run a Google search on the skills of a nurse. Make sure that you include those skills on your CV. They should be well spelled out because the CV check AI will do a great job. If you say you're a nurse and you're constructing literature, talking things that are not related to nurse, your CV will always be ranked below, even if you're highly qualified, technically speaking. So make sure that your skills, you outline all the skills related to your field. This is very crucial so that when it populates, we just send you an invitation and ask if you are still available for a job. If you accept, we'll link you with the employer and they will program a first time interview with you where they will know you. And then the second time will be a technical interview. The third time will be the interview with the team on the and who is already going on the job offer and how to start their visa process to go to the country where the job was posted in. Thank you. I'm not going to take the whole day for this video. Thank God for this day. Thank you for all of you. And I'm going to end here. You can still put your comment. I'm going to read and follow up from all the different channels. It's been a nice one, and I hope you do take care of yourself. Bye.